Okay, another thing that I wanted to talk about is I had a really interesting message on Twitter. I don't read them very often, but I had a very interesting message on Twitter that I want to talk to you about, guys. Hey Hikes, I hope you're doing well. I'm messaging you to find out if you'd be willing to look into my false VAC Live global cooldown. I've gotten 4 of them, and now I'm on a 181 days global cooldown and can't play the game for 6 months. I've made a Reddit post detailing everything, but in short, to prepare you. I live in Africa, where the player base is small and not super skilled. Ranks/elo are also VAC here. I've never cheated in my life. I've never even been tempted to cheat in my life. I've also not ever developed or sold cheats. I've played a couple of death matches and arms race farming matches, but this is only because of South African servers are full of them. You would be playing a normal deathmatch and then a few matches later, people with 200 plus ping start joining to the match and kicking everyone. Sometimes they don't kick, and then you can /use them. Many people in South Africa use them to get their weekly drops. I haven't played in any such matches in over 3 months, so I don't think this is the reason for my cooldowns. I'm also playing the game on Steam OS, and a lot of my hours are on Steam Deck as well. I have not used Windows to play the game in many years. Here's the Reddit post. I'm willing to show, provide, or explain whatever you need to prove I'm not cheating, and hopefully get someone at Valve to also see it and improve the anti-cheat. You just tell me what you want me to do and you'll have it. I've been very open and truthful on Reddit, but it doesn't seem like anybody really believes me. I think most people are not even reading the entire Reddit post or watching the demo at all. Thanks in advance. So here is his Reddit post. False VAC Live global cooldown on CS2 for 181 days. I've gotten 4 VAC Live global cooldowns. Now my latest one is on 181 days. I can't play CS2 for 6 months. I've never cheated. 7,000+ hours on CS2, 10 years of playing CS, $10,000 spent on CS, $5,000+ spent in CS2 inventory, level 212 Steam account, 1,000+ games on Steam. However, not the best player, but I do have a really good KD almost every game I play. This is because I play with friends and family that are very low ranked. Demo video, demo file, Litify for the VAC Live match, Steam, CS stats, Litify, CS watch. For things I have seen often in the comments below. Why don't I play Faceit? I can't, and there are 3 reasons why. I'm on Linux, Steam OS, and Faceit doesn't work on Linux. Is it true? Can you not play Faceit on Linux? You cannot currently play Faceit on Linux because Faceit doesn't officially support Linux. Okay, he's right, okay. I'm in Africa, and Faceit doesn't have any servers in Africa. No one in Africa plays Faceit. Is it true? Is it true that Faceit doesn't have African servers? Faceit doesn't have a widespread server, but there are special arrangements for South Africa. First person, third person. Okay, he's right. I believe that. No one in Africa plays Faceit. You can't play Faceit when you're on a global cooldown anyway. That is true. That is what we know for sure. Why am I not moving my house in the beginning? Why am I not moving my mouse? My house. What did I just read, bro? Why am I not moving my mouse in the beginning of the rounds? So multiple reasons can explain this. Most of the time I have my scoreboard open also while I'm running, so then I can't use my mouse. But the other reasons sometimes also, this is actually a bit of a habit. I don't even touch my mouse sometimes until I'm in the position ready to fight. I'm also busy cheating to my brother. Chatting. Okay, sorry. I'm also busy chatting to my brother next to me. Sometimes I'm eating with one hand. Sometimes checking messages on a phone. Okay, good point. Are any of party members cheating? No, I'm almost always play with friends and family. I'm 100% certain that none of those are cheating. I'm the one who received the irregular gameplay message. My party members received a different message saying sometimes around the lines of the partied with someone who has irregular gameplay. What was my rank in ELO in the past? CSGO competitive, global elite, CSGO wingman, legendary eagle master, CS2 beta 11,500, CS2 season 1 14,000, CS2 season 2 14,000, CS2 wingman, legendary eagle. Why do I have 40k stat track knife kills? I've had my knife for many years and I've played a lot of deathmatch and arms race. It's really easy to get knife kills in deathmatch and arms race when you're in the African region. Most people in this match are not difficult to play against at all. Servers are also full of bots joining. Okay, he explained this before. What keyboard and mouse do you have? Keyboard Logitech G90 yeah, whatever the fuck. Did I ever develop or sell cheats? No, I never cheated, never sell cheats. I did, however, make a fake prank website 30 years ago. Okay, good. Can I have a 195 KD and 7.6 degree pre-aim? I think this is simply because I'm playing with a very against low rank players. Okay, this is also a good point. He's playing on a pretty low ranked, also on one of the lowest skilled regions in the world. So yeah, that could be the point. Did I purchase my Steam account? No, I created my Steam account in 2016. In the very first game I played was Smite. Then towards the end I finally got the internet for the first time and started playing CSGO. Have I contacted Valve about this? Yes, I've sent Valve an email for every cooldown so far, but I have not received a response yet. I've also opened a Steam support ticket, but they instantly closed it with some generic copy paste. Okay, typical Valve. I should just sell my skins and make a new account. No, I should definitely not sell my skins and make a new account. There is no reason to do this since I'm not cheating. This is my main account with years of history and sentimental value. Almost every skin I own I got for a specific reason, and there are memory attached to it. Here's a few that come to my head right on. Okay, I don't give a fuck about skins, but you can read that if you want to. Let's take a look. Before we continue, let me introduce today's video partner, CSGO Run. But you have to be 18 plus to play on a site. CSGO Run is not just one of the best case opening sites on the market, it's a whole community. They often host massive events, for example a $55,000 CS2 tournament with pro teams. And their site itself is packed with lots of interesting features. You got classic cases, cases with guaranteed loot where you won't have any chances for empty pools, tournaments where you will receive a reward for the amount of cases you opened, and case battles where you can try your luck against other real players or bots. There are constant giveaways every 15 minutes on a site, and even leagues where you can climb the ladder for the rewards up to $1,000. Of course, the site supports lots of deposit methods, and they provided me with a special secret promo code HIKES only for the viewers of my channel. By using it, you will get access to a special bonus wheel with higher rewards and exclusive gifts which regular users can't get. So make sure to check out the site by clicking the link in the description, and let's get on with the video. Let's take a look. Steam account. Sean Roselt. Portal 2. 311 hours. Okay. He has some skins. He has some skin agents. Level 212 Steam account. 7,000 hours in Counter-Strike 2 and 200 hours plus 2 weeks. So this guy plays a lot. CS2 cooldown bans have nothing to do with Valve anti-cheat system at all. Stop claiming that VAC system and VAC bans are the same thing as CS2 cooldown bans. Except that they kind of are. Okay, let's take a look at his inventory. I don't give a fuck about skins. Oh my god, he has so many items. He has so many items. Oh, there we go. These are not expensive, just cases. Just cases. I see the skin for the first time. I don't know how much his inventory is worth, but in my opinion, not very much after the recent update. But let's assume that his inventory is worth $35 with the new Counter-Strike update. Let's check CS stats. 177 KD, which is very high, but 38% win rate, which is very low. 185 HLTV rating, which is also very high. 43% headshot ratio, which is kind of low, but he could be playing with sniper rifles. ADR of 143 is very, very high. He didn't lie about his stats. He didn't lie about any of his ranks. Probably a pretty decent player for his region, but he's also playing on pretty low ranks. So, as you can see, in majority of his games, he can 23 for 17, 13 for 18, 32 for... Like, he's not very consistent, but in majority of the games, he's going pretty good KD. From what I can see right now, if someone would show me this account with these stats, I would probably say that he's cheating. However, the guy's super open about everything, and we need to investigate this. For now, let's just say that this is a decent player playing on a low-skilled region. You know, like, if I would go to America, I would reach FPL in, like, 3 days, you know? How is he losing so much? That's a good point also. If you're so good, how the fuck are you losing so much? Boom, boom, boom. The game is played on the lowest elo lobby I have seen. And don't forget that this is the lowest elo lobby I've seen on probably the lowest skilled region in the world. So we're about to see something very interesting. This is apparently the game where he got VAC lived. Right. Okay. Are those Sapphire or... Settrack Sapphire? Okay. Okay, so he's got, okay, so first of all, his crosshair placement is far away from perfect. Okay, so if I would see this in a regular lobby, I would probably say that this is like a face it level 5 to 7 max. Okay, yeah, nothing here. His movement is also like, his strafing and movement overall is not very high skilled, I would say. He pushed to ramp, but it just looks like he doesn't care. So he said that he's playing for fun, but none of the shots that he made indicate that he's cheating or something like that. This is also the habit that he said, like that he in the beginning of the game, he's not moving his mouse. AUG? Yeah. But guys, don't forget, this is Africa. The way he moves his mouse and overall like strafes just tells me that this guy is not very high ranked player. Like in Europe, he wouldn't be higher than like 10, 12,000 maybe. Maybe a little bit more, but I'm gonna have to see more. Yeah, like he's moving and shooting, he's not counter-strafing properly, his positioning is very off, like he, for some reason, thinks that... Oh, okay, I thought that maybe he's thinking that this is A, but... Yeah, I'm not noticing anything except for the fact that this is a very goofy gameplay, very goofy position. Yeah, no counter-strafing, everything here looks very, very low ranked. Look, he makes a kill, insta-reloads. Insta-reloads, falls back. He has some awareness though, expecting a guy to be somewhere on the roof. He didn't spot, like look, even here, he doesn't have like the best awareness and like he looks silo, right? Look, he spots a guy, like look, I'm gonna show the x-ray off. Like, he spots a guy when he starts looking, and he doesn't even pay attention here. Like, look, does that scream like a cheater to you? Not really, because a cheater probably would lock on a guy. What I'm seeing right now is a guy who is not very high skilled. And if this is an act, you need to be very high skilled to act, to trick experienced players. But this guy is not very high skilled in terms of European standards. This is something like 10 to 12k Premier rating. So I genuinely believe that this guy does not have what it takes to pretend that he's not cheating. And he is also playing the same position over and over. Here he could have looked silo because there could have been someone here, but he just like doesn't care. Positioning, getting stuck in the walls. Doesn't counter strafe, look. Very, very, like, not high elo aim, if you know what I mean. Yeah, this guy is not cheating. At least for now. Could be other games though, but highly doubt it. Looks legit so far, yeah. 100%. 100%. He kinda does the same thing over and over, just holding outside with the AUG. Reaction time is below average, awareness below average, positioning below average. It's just the fact that he plays with pretty low-ranked players. I also just noticed he has 15,000 kills with SG and 1,000 with AUG, while having 500 kills with AK and 200 with M4. He just really likes AUG, I guess. And I understand why. I kind of understand why, because like it's significantly easier to aim with a scope. No? Did you guys think so? In my opinion, he plays like classic 8k to 10k players. That's what I said. That's what I said. In Europe, this guy would be not higher than 12,000. I said 10k, probably highest 12k. Okay. He just turns around and runs away. Like, he doesn't even scare that he's gonna get killed from behind. Like, look, his awareness is so off. In EU, he'd be 2k max. I wouldn't even say 12k. Yeah. No, I can see a player like this getting to 12k. He's pretty decent at holding angles, you know? I think he would be 5k in EU. Really? Sorry. 5k may... I don't know, I've seen worse players in 5k. I would say that he's a better than average 5k player. But he sprays a lot better with me than he does anything else. Yeah, I'm saying like 5k there are a lot of like bad players in 5k. This guy would be better than 5k in Europe, definitely. There are a lot of very bad players in 5k rating. Of course, there are players who are probably better than him, but... Ha 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 ha! Don't talk, 1k bot player who get carry? Ok. How can you all stand AUG though? I mean, that's his favorite weapon, apparently. Bro. He's not gonna try it, I'm pretty sure. Like, you can see by the way he moves that he's like not very high skilled player, you know? So I don't think that he's cheating, and I have seen also a lot of players with a similar movement like him and a similar aim like him who are cheating, and I don't see any similarities. All of the kills that he's making are just him peeking against very bad opponents, and those bad opponents, they just have very bad reaction time. So like he has a lot of time to aim, you know, they kind of don't shoot back, if that makes sense. A good point, by the way. Second time he is already saving after the enemy planted the bomb. Is he even trying to win or just dragging the games out to get kills? He said that he plays for fun. He said like he doesn't really try to win and he plays with low-ranked friends. No RCS spotted, no aim assistance spotted. Like, if he had some sort of even slightest aim assistance, the the second his crosshair would have crossed the player model, it would have shot. But again, like, I'm not noticing anything. No RCS, nothing. Like, this is him trying and not having a brain to defuse, or even trying to on purpose to drag enemies and get more kills. I don't know. I don't know if he's trying to get more kills, but he has 177 KD. He's legit for sure so far. I agree. I augur. Like, look. Do you spot any aim assistance? The enemies are barely shooting back. Look, he got stuck in the wall. His teammate got killed, he reacted to it. Where is he looking? Why is he looking into the wall? He's just looking into the wall. Oh, they're reporting him, look. 5 reports for nothing, haha, always poor and sad guy to talk like that, very sad. I kind of understand that enemies would probably report him very often. Enemies would probably report him very often because he's going 20 for free in this game. And as I have proven in one of my videos, you can actually trigger VAC Live with mass reports. I will pray for you, little kid. Okay, pastor. Could his abnormal performance plus mass reports cause it? Well, that's the thing. No one knows. That's the main issue. No one knows how VAC Live works. A guy rage cheating for 7 games in a row, dropping 50 kills, pretty much 45 to 50 kills in every game, on Silver 2, just shooting at people through walls, no spread, just going full blatant without getting banned. So if you think that you know how VAC Live works, you don't, okay? I'm uploading a reworked video on second channel, by the way. Thank you. Banned in waves. Oh yes. Is that a new theory that Gabe follower told you? Apparently VAC Live doesn't ban you immediately, it bans people in waves. Yes. Look, here, even here, like, look, reaction time, it's the same second time, like, as in Silo, you know? Look. Like, he had the time to like, again, we are noticing that this is a not very high-skilled player. With no offense. This is a not very high-skilled player. And again, I have seen a lot of very not high-skilled players who are pretty bad at the game, worse than this guy, or similar to his level. And he doesn't have what it takes to saying that he is not cheating, you know? If he is cheating, he is just, I don't know, Sherlock Holmes. And look, match cancelled, VAC Live. VAC has detected irregular gameplay and has cancelled the match. And this was apparently his 4th VAC Live. At least I can see some sort of a pattern because Doc got VAC Live recently, right? I made a video about that on my main channel. I'm pretty sure whenever a guy is going of a really good start, playing really good, for example, like going 10-0 or like 10-1 from the beginning, a start like this could trigger VAC Live. Did I spot any signs of him cheating in this game? No, I didn't. Maybe if you did, maybe you did, maybe you can argue with me. Up to you, but I don't think anyone in my chat did. In terms of how this guy plays the game, he got pretty much everything straight. He answers all the questions. He says like, oh, I am not a cheater, I play with my friends, I play against bad players, I blah 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 blah. So in this specific game, I don't think that there was a reason for VAC Live to detect him. I feel very bad for this guy. I feel very sorry for this guy. I want to try to help him, but how? Valve's developer, they don't care, they don't listen, they don't give a fuck about anyone or anything, what we think or what we want or what we... So like, you see this guy has inventory, he has hours, he probably has good trust factor, but VAC Live just cancels his gameplay for the first time. I would probably really like to watch his other demos if he has them downloaded or something. I would probably try to contact him, maybe to continue his investigation further. Does he have any other demos? 25th of September, guys. So it was a long time ago. Those are unavailable. 25th of September. It was over a month ago. So we cannot access these demos anymore. If he has any other of his demos saved or anything, it would be really nice if I could watch them on stream. Maybe I would want to, if you guys want, I would get him on the stream, talk to him, but only if he has some other interesting demos. I don't know, because this is a very interesting subject. I have seen a lot of false VAC ban people, but this guy is not one of them. Doc is also not one of them. It's just the fact that now you know skins cannot be trusted because Valve can fuck you over any second. And now you can also know that any person on any ranks, you have a good game, fuck off, you're gonna get VAC banned. There we go. That's it. What do you guys think? I don't know. I feel very bad for this guy. False VAC. Oh, and he's doing Road to Global. 4 years ago, he was doing them. Playing the game. Look, he's been streaming. He's been playing his CS:GO days. Road to Global. Microsoft what? Okay, sure. In my opinion, this is a legit player. What about Wingman demo? They're all expired, bro. They're all expired. Honestly, I would beg to get an update where demos wouldn't get expired. Like, this would be such a W update, and also VAC Live demos wouldn't get expired. It would be such a good update because we could get so much information about so many players and their experience, because like sometimes you just don't have the time to check. You are not monitoring everyone 24/7, you know? Like, so if I want to see this guy, but I can't access his demos, the games that he has played a month ago. Unlike on Faceit, for example, like on Faceit, you can see all the demos are available. I can check a demo from back to like, I don't know, like 2018 and still watch it. I have to download the older version of CSGO back then, but still, it would be a thing. It's very unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. I would like to help this guy. However, you know, I'm trying to get this exposure. I don't think that he's cheating, and think that VAC Live is garbage that you will probably see in my future videos very soon. But again, like, just think about it for a split of a second, okay? If you go to channel named Hikes right here, okay? And you go towards here, and you go towards here, and you go towards here, and you see this video, okay? I made CS2 hacks with ChatGPT, will VAC Live detect it? And then I made a tweet after this video that I still can't get over it. I still can't get over a feeling that I made a free cheat with ChatGPT with a 0 bypass, and it didn't get detected by any anti-cheat of a billionaire company. Let it sink in. And then there is the sink, and you gotta let it in. Just think about it. We made a cheat with ChatGPT. It's like, of course, you can just write download cheats, you know, like those cheats at least have some sort of an attempt to bypass. And my cheat didn't. Would be nice to see other demos of this guy? Would be, but not possible. If I go into Valorant, for example, right, I can download a cheat for Valorant. How long will it take for me to get banned? Immediately. Because it will not even allow me to launch the game. It will automatically detect some interactions with the in-game files. I don't know. I don't know, chat. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. It's stupid. I do not like it. I do not like what I see. I don't like the game. I don't like the developers. So yeah, appreciate you guys watching the stream. God bless you. I'm out. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.